Welcome back to my loaded Lowestoft FM15 career, and it is part 3. I hope you enjoyed part 1 and 2. We've had some good things and some bad things. Lowestoft have been promoted 3 times, as we'd expect, but they're overspending on the wages. And as you can see, in this part 3, they finished 4th in League 1, so they're not guaranteed promotion. And in fact, they lost in the playoff final against Yeovil, so they haven't been promoted from League 1. They haven't managed to get a 4th successive promotion. We'll have a look at the finances in a minute, but I'm going to holiday 3 seasons in total in this episode. Hopefully they can get out of League 1 in that time. Hopefully they won't be relegated back down, because their finances are insecure. Their reputation is dropping, as you'd expect. It's down to 4 stars now. But those insecure finances could be a real problem. They've got a different manager. They've got Darko Milanic from Slovenia in charge. Steve Sidwell is their captain now as well, so that's different. But let's have a look at the senior squad. And their wages is still very high. Ebanks Blake on $49,000 a week. And if we look at the number of goals he scored 18 goals in League 1 on $49k a week. You'd probably hope for a bit better than that. Joel Logan, second top scorer with 15, and Rittenberg with 13. But those wages, what is going on there? Have they still got... Dempster is still there. How much is he earning now? He's on 60k a week still. His contract's about to run out. So that's good. So that's one player off the wage bill that is earning stupid amounts of money. The 62 grand a week player has gone as well, which is good. Steve Sidwell's in the reserves, despite being the captain. But yeah, wow, some strange goings on in this series. So I'm going to holiday another season and see how they're getting on, and if they've managed to get promoted from League 1 at the second attempt. So it's not gone to plan at all. They've been relegated from League 1. Let's have a look at the table. Only 1 point... Oh no, sorry, looking at Northampton. They're only 4 points behind Port Vale. That is not good. That is not good at all. What has happened to them? Their insecure finances must have caused real problems. But when we look at them, they're actually rich now. It's really confusing as to what is going on with their finances. Staff-wise, they've got a different manager. They've got Martin Scott in charge. He looks okay at this level, actually. They've got a different captain. This is top scorer, once again, Ebanks Blake. But let's have a look at the contracts. 49k a week still for Ebanks Blake, and his contract is about to run out. Surely they won't renew that for that amount of money as well. It's ridiculous. Tom Pope's on a huge amount. What are they doing? They're ruining their club by spending stupid amounts of money. They spent $500,000 this season on Andy Cannon. Released quite a few players. Has Dempsey gone? He must have gone. Yeah, it's a different Dempsey, of course. But what are they doing? What are they doing? This series isn't going to plan now. But this could have happened. This can happen, obviously, in real life. Money doesn't guarantee you success. They've had a bit of success, but now they've gone back down to League 2. So let's hope they can get promoted again. Their reputation's really dropped this season, down to 2.5 stars. And let's see if they can get out of League 2. Another new season, another new manager, another new captain. Team has changed completely. They've got Marko Arnautovic in as well. Reputation 2.5 stars. Their finances are still insecure, but they have been promoted from League 2 once again after being relegated last season. Quite comfortably so this season. Second place, 88 points. And they've turned it around, which is good. They needed to do something, and they have turned it around. So, next episode, we will see how they get on in League 1 once again. That will be part 4. As they have been promoted. If they were to get relegated and keep going down, then I guess that would have been the end of the series. But now they've been promoted again, perhaps they can turn it around. Perhaps their sugar daddy will put in some money. I assume they've still got him. Maybe they haven't. Yeah, he's still there. So hopefully we'll just pump a bit more money back into the club and they can turn it around, because they've misspent, obviously, money-wise. If we have a look, They've calmed it down slightly. I mean, their top player is earning 24k a week and he's back up, which doesn't make much sense. They had Bogdan Stankiu on loan this season, in fact, from Norwich. But I'm hoping, now that they've got rid of the players earning really ridiculous wages, that perhaps they've calmed it down and worked out how to money manage. hopefully. Carlton Morris was their top scorer, 21 goals, and Sam Cosgrove with 15. So hopefully those two up front for them can pump them up the table to the top of League One next season. We haven't actually had a look at the fixtures since part 1, just in terms of FA Cup and that sort of thing, but I've had a look and they haven't managed to get past the third round, but that's quite good. They got to the third round, they lost against Norwich. It's not the worst result really, so let's see if they can compete now going forwards. I really hope they can. And these are the facilities. Their stadium's now at a 6,750 capacity, 3,000 of those are seated. So a few changes going on there, but that's a decent sized stadium. And I think there's probably potential for it to grow if they do go up, continue to go up. But this episode hasn't quite gone to plan. We maybe thought they'd be in the Premier League by now, going by what they had managed in part 1 and 2. But finances has really caused them problems. They were relegated to League 2. They've gone back up. So in part 4, let's see what they do. Please leave a like on this video if you want part 4 up as quickly as possible. And leave your thoughts in the comment section below. And I'll see you in part 4, guys.